There are places on this planet that challenge everything you think you know. Places that seem to exist outside the rush of modern life, where the world feels ancient and mysterious. Papua New Guinea is one of those places, a land of raw, untamed beauty, where ancient traditions are a vibrant, living reality. Here the landscape is as wild as it is breathtaking, and every corner holds a story waiting to be discovered. Here, life moves to the rhythm of the sun, the seasons, and the spirits of the ancestors. Time is measured not by clocks, but by the cycles of nature and the wisdom passed down through generations. The air is thick with the scent of earth, flowers, and wood smoke from villages tucked into valleys and mountainsides. Every breath connects you to the land and its people, grounding you in the present moment. You feel like an explorer, even though people have thrived here for millennia. Each step reveals a world shaped by resilience, ingenuity, and a deep respect for nature. This is a land that demands respect, where survival is woven into community and the past guides the future. The bonds between people and place are unbreakable, forged over countless generations. The people of Papua New Guinea are guardians of cultures thousands of years old, deeply connected to their land and ancestors. Their stories, songs, and rituals are living testaments to endurance and identity. Witnessing their traditions is a rare gift, a glimpse into a way of life that has endured against all odds. It's a reminder of the beauty and strength found in diversity. Prepare to have your perceptions shattered, your senses awakened, and your heart opened to new possibilities. This journey is about more than seeing, it's about feeling, listening, and learning. It's about connecting with people whose lives are both different and deeply familiar. Stand before a Huli Wigman in ceremonial dress or watch the Asaro Mudmen emerge from the mist. These moments change you, leaving you with memories that last a lifetime. They leave an indelible mark, reminding you of the resilience and diversity of the human family. In Papua New Guinea, you find a sense of belonging that transcends borders. Papua New Guinea challenges, inspires, and welcomes you into its extraordinary world. The adventure begins here, where time stands still and every moment is unforgettable. Papua New Guinea is a world unto itself, a jewel in the Pacific just north of Australia. It forms the eastern half of New Guinea, the world's second-largest island. Towering mountain ranges, deep valleys, and dense rainforests shape not just the land, but the people. Rivers like the Sepik and Fly are lifelines, sources of food, transport, and legend. The coastlines are fringed with pristine beaches and vibrant coral reefs, part of the Coral Triangle's marine wonderland. For island communities, the sea is everything: sustenance, tradition, and connection. The formidable terrain has isolated communities, allowing hundreds of unique cultures and languages to flourish. Each valley and river system became its own world, with distinct customs and beliefs. The land itself is the architect of this human mosaic. Papua New Guinea is wild, magnificent, and endlessly surprising. Here, nature and culture are inseparable. The true wonder of Papua New Guinea lies in its people. Over 1,000 tribal groups call this land home, each with its own identity and traditions. More than 800 languages are spoken here, each a vessel for history and worldview. This diversity is not just a statistic, it's a living reality visible in every village and valley. Each tribe has its own ceremonial dress, myths, and rituals marking life's milestones. These traditions are the foundation of community, connecting people to ancestors and the spirit world. There is no single Papua New Guinean culture but a mosaic of hundreds, each deserving respect. The system, kinship and shared language, forms the bedrock of society. Here, the group outweighs the individual, and identity is inseparable from land and people. It's a profound lesson in community and connection. Papua New Guinea is a living tapestry of humanity. Deep in the misty valleys of the southern highlands, the Huli people have become renowned as true masters of adornment, their traditions echoing through generations. Their iconic wigs, painstakingly crafted from their own hair, are not just ornaments, but powerful symbols at the heart of Huli identity and pride. Young men enter a period of seclusion, guided by a revered wigmaster, where they learn the sacred art of hair cultivation, patience, and self-discipline. This process is a profound rite of passage, transforming boys into men through ritual, discipline, and a deep connection to their ancestors. Finished wigs are lavishly adorned with vibrant feathers, fur, and fresh flowers, each one a unique masterpiece reflecting the wearer's spirit and status. Huli life revolves around clan, land, and tradition. Men and women live separately, upholding customs that preserve strength, prosperity, and the wisdom of their elders. When the Huli gather for a grand Sing Sing celebration, their appearance is breathtaking, faces painted in bold yellow, red, and black, bodies glistening with pig fat, adorned with leaves, shells, and intricate ornaments. Their dances mimic the dazzling birds of paradise with movements perfectly synchronized and powerful chants echoing through the lush valleys. It's a living, breathing display of strength, pride, and unwavering cultural identity witnessed by all who attend. Every detail, from the smallest feather to the boldest paint, tells a story of who they are and where they come from. The Huli are living art, guardians of a vibrant tradition, carrying their heritage with pride and dignity. Their legacy endures in every feather, every dance, and every story passed down through the ages. In the remote and rugged eastern highlands, the Asaro Mudmen are legends come to life, their presence shrouded in mist and myth. Their tradition began as a clever act of survival, emerging from the mud disguised as spirits to frighten enemies and protect their people from harm. Today, they cover themselves in pale gray clay and don heavy, grotesque masks molded from river mud, transforming into otherworldly figures before each ritual. Each mask is unique, designed to intimidate and captivate with exaggerated features that tell stories of fear and power. Their movements are slow, silent, and haunting, a living ghost story told through ritual, echoing the spirits of their ancestors. Long bamboo claws exaggerate their gestures, adding to their spectral presence and making every movement seem larger than life. The Mudmen's performance is a reenactment of ancestral victory, a psychological drama rooted in history and collective memory. Participating is an honor, connecting men to their ancestors and the spirit world, and forging a sense of belonging within the tribe. The knowledge of mask-making and dance is passed from father to son, ensuring the tradition endures through generations. Despite their eerie appearance, the Asaro are warm and welcoming, proud of their unique heritage and eager to share their story with the world. Their tradition is a powerful reminder. Strength can be found in silence, mystery, and deep connection to the earth beneath their feet. The Mudmen embody the spirit of resilience, standing as guardians of their land and keepers of ancient wisdom. The Sing Sing is Papua New Guinea's cultural heartbeat, a festival where hundreds of tribes converge in a riot of color, sound, and movement. Ancient rivalries are set aside as groups gather to share and celebrate their heritage. The field comes alive with Huli Wigmen, Asaro Mudmen, Chimbu skeleton dancers, and countless others, each in their tribal finery. The air vibrates with kundu drums, chants, and songs, a sensory overload of creativity and tradition. Dance and music are storytelling, oral history, and sacred ritual rolled into one. Each movement and song preserves myths, laws, and lineage, ensuring stories are never forgotten. The Sing Sing is also a vital social event, renewing ties, arranging marriages, settling disputes. For the young, it's an education in the richness and diversity of their nation. In a changing world, these gatherings anchor tradition and identity. The Sing Sing is a living archive of Papua New Guinea's soul. Venturing into Papua New Guinea's remote regions is a lesson in humility. Here, local people are the true experts, masters of their environment and culture. Being welcomed into a village is a privilege, an invitation to witness a way of life both ancient and deeply human. Hospitality is genuine and overwhelming. A shared meal of sweet potato and greens becomes a symbol of acceptance. Respect is the most important currency, listening, observing customs, and showing interest in traditions. Simple gestures like learning a few words or asking permission for photos go a long way. These are proud, dignified communities, not museum exhibits. Wealth here is measured in relationships, family, and connection to land and tradition. Generosity is abundant, even when material goods are few. This experience forces you to reevaluate your own priorities. The lesson, kindness, community, and a shared meal are the true riches of life. Papua New Guinea teaches us what it means to be human. In a rapidly changing world, Papua New Guineans are resolute guardians of their heritage. Oral tradition is their most powerful tool, stories, songs, and genealogies passed from elders to youth. Initiation ceremonies are transformative, teaching tribal laws, survival skills, and spiritual knowledge. Artistic expression, carvings, woven bags, painted shields, serves as a visual language, keeping ancestral stories alive. These traditions are not relics, but living, breathing art forms. Despite global pressures, pride and heritage remain strong. People balance the old with the new, embracing education and technology, while holding fast to cultural values. Their determination to preserve identity is inspiring. Papua New Guineans are not just guardians of their own culture but of a precious part of our shared human story. Their legacy is a beacon for us all. Papua New Guinea is a living testament to the diversity and resilience of human culture. Learning about these tribes reminds us there are many ways to see and live in the world. Their stories are part of humanity's great narrative. The greatest threat to these cultures is not time but indifference. We must approach them with respect, supporting cultural preservation and ethical tourism. Read their stories, listen to their music, and let their traditions inspire you. By showing interest, we affirm that these cultures matter, and their voices deserve to be heard. The spirit of Papua New Guinea is a flame that has burned for thousands of years, community, resilience, and deep connection to the land. It's our collective responsibility to help keep that flame alive. Let us be inspired by their pride and generosity and support their quest to preserve their heritage. The world is richer for Papua New Guinea's living cultures. Let's ensure their song continues.